Get ready with me in the Hamptons. Guys, I swear I be getting sick every other day. I just recovered from the flu like fully last week. I got the flu in the beginning of December and I was literally on my deathbed for 3 weeks. And after recovering from that, I was like, there's no way I'm getting sick anytime soon because that was horrible. And I just got sick again 4 days ago. Thankfully, it was just the sniffles. Like I just felt really congested. And I had really bad sniffles and I was also just coughing, but I'm fully recovered now, so thank gosh. I swear I only ever get sick like right before my trips. Like I've had this trip planned for about a month and a half to come to the Hamptons with my friends and I, and of course I got sick right before that. Thankfully I recovered like literally right before. I was getting a little nervous because we were definitely cutting it close. Also guys, look at how freaking cute this little like vanity case is, the little like charms and the little keychain on the side. I am obsessed. It's from Say Beauty. They sent this to me for their new launch of the their setting spray. We're obviously going to be using later, but anyways, like I said, I'm in the Hamptons right now. I'm here with a few friends. It's just me and my boyfriend right now. We got here first so we could check in. We're staying at an Airbnb, which is so freaking nice, if you can't tell already by this bathroom with like the windows. I'm obsessed with it. But yeah, we got here first so we could settle in and get everything ready. And then everyone else is getting here later today. It's only like 2 p.m. right now. And so some people are arriving at 4, some at 6. But yeah, this is kind of just a little getaway vacation. I'm getting ready now because my boyfriend and I think we're gonna go grab something to eat because I'm starving. We're gonna go get some lunch and then maybe walk around a little, and then when everyone gets here, we wanna go swimming because there's a pool. There's a jacuzzi, which is so insane, but let me know if you guys want a house tour because I'll definitely do that for you guys if you want. But this is like such a nice house. It's definitely a house that I wanna get when I'm older. When my friends and I were thinking about little like winter break vacations that were driving distance, it was either Hamptons or upstate, and originally upstate made the most sense because we were like, we can go skiing and like snowboarding, but a lot of us in our group don't know how to ski or snowboard, and we figured that it'd just be like too much work for them to learn, or I don't know, I guess take lessons. So we were like, let's just go to the Hamptons and just relax. Anyways, yeah, I'm super excited, especially for the next couple of weeks. I have some fun trips coming up that I can't wait to take you guys along with me. Okay, it's time for setting spray. Of course, I packed it in the little mini, or I guess travel size pouch. Look at how freaking adorable this is. It's so cute.
This is your look like?
My lips. But don't mess it up because I actually did my makeup really nice and I don't want to redo it. Go. No. Yeah. 6, 7. Okay, makeup is done. Bye, guys. Good morning. It's like 7 a.m. I have a workout class in like an hour. Let's end the day together though. I also have an eye doctor's appointment and I need to film a brand deal today. Oh, no. Okay, I changed into my workout set. I'm going for like a blue vibe today. I'm going to do my Salt and Stone deodorant and then my honeydew from Fleur. Okay, we're gonna have an Alani Juicy Peach. So good. Okay, I just got to my yoga studio. I'm so excited. We're taking my favorite class today. Leaving yoga right now. It was actually such an amazing class. Now I need to go to Target to grab eye patches and a new shower cap. I have an appointment at 10:30. I'd love to go get a drink. I just don't know if I have time. I made it to my coffee shop. I'm so excited. I haven't had this since before I left for Brazil. Okay, I got the Dragon Mango Tango, and it typically comes with like mango chunks, but I got it with a lemon. Show you too. Now I need a shower cap. 2 count shower caps, reusable. Just changed into a different outfit and now I'm gonna head over to my eye doctor appointment.
We just did a whole bunch of tests like on my eyes. I'm literally so like used to coming to the eye doctor because I've been doing this at such a young age because my eyes are so bad. Basically, I need new contacts and new glasses, but we order the contacts here and then we'll order my glasses like on a separate website. Just finished at my eye doctor and I literally see so much clearer. They gave me a like trial run for my contacts to switch from monthlies to dailies. People who don't know, I got a really bad scar on my eye like beginning of senior year and I almost had to have surgery on my eye. Long story short, it's gonna be a lot better for me to be wearing dailies, so it'll help me not getting scarring and like decreased vision, if that makes sense. I got a package. That's really exciting. I'm making my leftover chipotle that I didn't eat all of yesterday. I have some of these with my queso. I'm gonna make a pro mix. Okay, it's time for me to film my brand deal now, and I don't know how long it's gonna take me. So it's currently like 11:30. So if I successfully get my brand deal done, I'm gonna allow myself to go to the yoga class. Okay, my brand deal did not take me as long as I thought it was, and it's almost 2 o'clock. I changed into some more workout clothes, and I'm gonna go ahead and go on a walk while I edit my videos. I'm wearing my new Asics. I'm really excited. Thank you so much. Have a good one. You as well. It looks so good. Got my drink. It's a dirty soda with blue raz, coconut, vanilla, and lime. Okay guys, I got ready for my second yoga class and I went ahead and put a hair mask in my hair so I can wash my hair after yoga. I'm wearing the same wrap I was wearing this morning, and then my bra is from Viore, and then my bottoms are Lululemon. Chipotle has been secured. I'm going over to one of my friends' house to watch the Love Island episode and eat my Chipotle, obviously.
My home buying process from absolute hell, and yes, this actually happened to me. About a year and a half ago, you start looking for what would be your first house, and you are very excited. You look at over 30 homes, and at this point, you did not like absolutely any of them, so you thought you were never gonna find anything. Your real estate agent messaged you and says that she thinks she might have found the perfect house, so you go and look at it, and you are absolutely obsessed. Everything about it was absolutely perfect. The house was only about 2 years old. It was super modern. It had a fireplace. It was 2 stories. Literally everything you were looking for, it had. After looking at it once, you decide that you wanted to go look at it for a second time with your mom, and y'all both go. And it was really weird because there was only a neighbor on one side of the house, and then across the street from you was a park. And when you went for the second time, there was just a chair on the side of the house that did not have a neighbor. And the chair was also facing the park, so I thought it was very odd to even be there. 2 more days go by, and other people were putting in offers on this home, so if you wanted it, you were gonna have to put in an offer as well. So you're like, you know what, I'm gonna go look at it one more time, this being the 3rd time I was going to look at it. This time there was no chair there. It was as if no one had ever been there, so you wrote it off, honestly, and you put in an offer, and your offer got accepted. So you go ahead and get the house inspected, you pay all the money that you had to pay, and then the day before you were supposed to close, your aunt calls you and she says, you know what, Nova, have you ever thought to look up sex offenders in the area? You immediately think you are so stupid because how could you forget to do that? But you don't think anything of it and you just look it up, and you find the most devastating news ever. The guy's house that was directly behind you, the only person who would possibly be able to go along that path and put a chair there was a sex offender. I started freaking out because, again, I had never bought a house, so I thought I was about to be stuck with a sex offender living behind me, and I didn't know what to do. You call your real estate agent and you were able to back out of the deal, but you were super devastated because you were convinced you were never gonna find a house that nice and that had everything you wanted. Spoiler, you did, but that was the home buying process from absolute hell. You lost a lot of money, but at least you're not living behind a sex offender. I will see you guys later. Bye.
Hey guys, get ready with me for school. So my heatless curls are very volumey. It turned out okay. I'm kind of in a rush right now. I have to be ready in like 15 minutes. I just had one of those nights where I just kept waking up in the middle of the night, like for absolutely no reason. So I'm so tired and I don't want to go to school today. Anyways, yesterday we had a half day. The reason why I didn't post is because I was studying the whole entire day. Because we have an AP macro test today. Do I want to take the test? No. So I'm skipping. Just kidding. I'm not going because I have a dermatologist appointment today at the same time. So thank gosh my dad scheduled it at the same time. I'm gonna do kind of minimal makeup today, very natural and light. The first reason is because I'm actually in a rush. Like I have to leave in 5 minutes now and I have an idea of what I want to wear. But again, I'm letting Alexa choose, and I'm also gonna try out a new blush shade. Okay, so I used Chili in my last video. I really want to try this shade. I think this is in shade Cutie, but the other reason why I'm doing like kind of minimal makeup today is because I have to take off my makeup anyways for the dermatologist anyways. I have to put it back on because I have like this meeting event thing
morning after school. And then right after that, I have practice. Okay, but what do we think about this blush shade? I don't usually go for these shades. Everyone asked me what powder this is. This is the Wet n Wild translucent powder, I think. I like it because it's not like super drying, but I know it's not the best. I have this Huda Beauty one. Put it where my nose is because I get more oily. Okay, but like actually, what is this? I used a robe instead of a rod today for my heatless curls. I think I'm just gonna stick to the rod. I really want to try a new powder because I've had this for like over a year and a half. I don't know if it's expired or not, but I don't know if I should get a full size of the Huda Beauty one. But I really do want to try out their pink powder or if I should just get the Laura Mercier powder. Okay, I know I have to take off my makeup. I'm just gonna use waterproof so that it doesn't come off. I just remembered I have an assignment due at 11:59 and I haven't started the second part. I was planning on waking up at 5 tomorrow. I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, my makeup is good enough-ish. I do not have time. I have to pick out my outfit. Okay, I'm thinking this white cropped long sleeve sweater, but I have to wear jeans for my event later today. I'm either thinking these jeans or this like black wash jeans. Alexa, choose a number between 1 and 2.
It's 1.
Okay, this is the outfit. I am extremely late. I know it's like one of those TikToks. I promise I'll be early tomorrow. I'm gonna pack the rest of my bags. Have an amazing day.
Weird things that happened in my childhood. My first real crush was in 8th grade. I was a late bloomer. He finally like reached out to me via Instagram DM. Every girl's dream. And like, let's not forget who we're talking about again. Our relationship was super serious. Like we Snapchatted all the time. Black photos back and forth, of course. Very minimum conversation was had. Then it kind of turned into FaceTime. Black screen, of course, not much conversation was had, but I was in love. I'm very loyal when I have a crush. When we were talking, like I didn't talk to anybody else. Not that anybody else wanted me, but I made sure to not talk to anybody else. One time I'm hanging out with my friends. I was raving about this man because if I have a crush, everybody's gonna know about it. Okay, I can't keep my mouth shut about that stuff. So he ends up calling me and they're like, oh my gosh, pick it up. And I was like, okay. We're talking about absolutely nothing. And then he's like, put me on the phone with your friend. This girl, all the boys liked her. She was super pretty. She knew how to hold a conversation. I was just like skinny and awkward and just this girl. So they get to chatting and I'm like, oh my gosh, he's getting to know my friends. Like, this is so cool. He really likes me. They exchanged phone numbers and then they start to FaceTime and talk. And I was like, oh, she thought he was obsessed with her. But I'm a loyal girl. So like that didn't stop me from still having a crush and talking to him. No, why would that stop me? I took another friend totally unrelated to the group and I had her add him on Snapchat. That's when I realized, okay, this man really doesn't like me. So I left him on red. I showed him. Then I didn't have a crush for the next 7 years, literally until I was 19.
Get ready with me. No, stop. Do my mascara with me while I talk about embarrassing shit that I did in middle school. So if anyone on this account knows me or has known me like since middle school, I'm sure there's already some bullshit popping up into your mind because I was literally not a real person in middle school. So let's just get right into it. Starting off strong, one day in 7th grade, someone in photography class, and yes, I do remember the class I was in. I don't care if I'm 19. Literally was like, oh, like Ruby has a unibrow. And you know what? I didn't. Okay. It was literally like any other normal human being. I had peach fuzz in between my eyebrows. So, like any middle school girl would do, I went home and, like, stared at it in the mirror, and I was like, we need to do something about this. Like, this isn't gonna work. So, I grabbed my razor, probably my mom's razor. I don't even know if I had one at that point. And I grabbed it, and I went like that. And think about it. The space in between my eyebrows is this big. The razor was probably that big. So, I went, yoink, and I was like, my God. And you know what? I thought that shit ate down. And then here's the bad part. I went downstairs and my mom was like, hey, Rubes, like, did you do something to your eyebrows? And since I was a pathological liar in middle school, I was like, no, why? And she was like, oh, they just look different. And I was like, oh, well, I like tweaked. I like tweezered. I like plucked them a little bit. Bitch, no, you didn't. You shaved them off. So, you know what my mom did that I'm actually going to have to talk to her about this later because what the hell? She was like, oh, why don't we go, like, get them tinted to fix them? So, do you know what that meant? Let's think about it. Let's talk about it. That meant that I went and got the ends of my eyebrows. That was all that was left on my face. Tinted. So, I had these dark little stubby nubs of, like, hair on my face, and I called them eyebrows. And, like, the worst part, too, is that I thought I ate, bro. I thought I ate right down. And so I had them on like that. Like my eyebrows were literally like that until 8th grade. I remember one time I went to get them like re-tinted and the eyebrow lady The eyebrow lady, who's literally like my girl, was like, hey, do you like do anything to your eyebrows at home? And since I was a pathological liar, I was like, no, like I don't tweeze them, like I don't do anything to them. Really? And she was like, okay, well usually we recommend that your eyebrows align with your nose bridge. Bitch, my eyebrows aligned with the ends of my eyes. Like they literally, I mean, I quite literally had that on my face. So I went home and I was like, okay, I guess I'll let them grow out. So then in 8th grade, I had like the end of my eyebrow fully grown out, and then this was just like thin. Like I can't believe that shit. Another embarrassing thing that I did that I remember so specifically because it was so humiliating. Low-key, this video is already 3 minutes long, so I'm gonna speed through this. But I was in 7th grade science class, and the science teacher was like, okay, like I'm gonna be giving you guys seating charts next week. Like if there's anyone that you think you would work well with, email me and like let me know if you have a preference of who you want to sit by. So my crush, which if you knew me literally at all in middle school, you could probably guess who it was, but we're gonna call him Brian. So I go home and I email my science teacher and I'm like, hey girl, like I think that I would work really well with Brian. Like we've known each other for a long time. This kid did not like me. Like he wanted nothing to do with me. I was like, we've known each other for a long time. Like I think that we would work really well together. Like if you could sit us next to each other, that would be great. Thanks. So we're getting our seating chart next class and she goes, okay, and at this table we're gonna have whatever, Kayla, Ryan, Ruby, and then she goes, and Ruby, since you emailed and requested, I'm gonna have Brian sit next to you. I was like, bitch. And you know what? Dead wrong for that. Because I'm like in college right now, hoping to become a teacher. And if I ever had a girl email me and be like, can I sit by this boy? Never would I fucking ever out her like that in front of the whole class. I was like, girl, you know damn well that I'm trying to keep this shit on the down low. And like, you just outed me in front of everyone. And so then he, like, confronted me and was like, did you ask this, like, Miss Jacobson was her name? Did you ask Miss Jacobson to sit by me? And I was like, no. I was like, I literally don't know why we're sitting by each other. Like, no. Which, like, that's really not even a big deal. But, like, I just remember that being so embarrassing. Another embarrassing thing, this is the last thing I'll say, is in 8th grade, I had, like, a boyfriend. If anyone knows me, they probably know who it was. And we would deadass hold hands in class. Fucking in class, bro. In fucking English class, we would sit at the desk and hold hands. And, like, I don't know what happened because, like, I'm low-key a hater on PDA now. So, like, I don't know where that switch-up happened. Because we fully were just like, oh, my God. Just holding hands in class. Like, chill. You're literally 11 or something. Like, chill. I don't know. Sometimes I just remember the ways that I acted when I'm, like, trying to fall asleep at night. And then it, like, keeps me up for hours. Because, like, what the hell were you doing? What the hell were you doing? Anyways, my mascara's done now. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed my story time of me being a fucking idiot in middle school.
These are things I did when I was a low-level pick-me. These are so horrifying to me now, but I'm coming to terms with it. Whenever I was bored, I would make one of my friends take a picture of me and post it on her Snapchat story with a poll with like a thumbs up or thumbs down. And I would have her put the question, can she pull you? So then all the guys on her story would vote like yes or no if I could pull them or not. Or they just wouldn't vote because obviously that's such a weird thing to post on your story. But I would make my friend take so many different pictures of me for this story post. Like it could take us a solid hour to get a picture of me that I wanted her to post. Because obviously in my head I was like, if I look super good in this photo then everyone's gonna vote yes. So I would be like very obviously trying to look really good in these photos that my friend was posting on her story. Which just made it all the more embarrassing. Like I really wanted to look good in these photos. Because, you know, if I look really good, maybe someone will ask me out. And it gets even better. I had a crush on this one guy at the time. And on one of the first polls I made her post, he voted no, I couldn't pull him. And I got so mad that I had my friend text him on Snapchat and ask why he voted no. Literally, how desperate could you be? And when he answered, obviously he didn't know what to say because that's such a weird thing to say and do and ask. All of this is just so weird. But I would be telling my friend what to text him, like, while sitting next to her. And so I would be arguing with this guy through my friend about how he shouldn't have voted no. And I wish I could say this only happened once. It did not. My friend was such a real one for this, but over the course of a year, I probably had her post that same poll like 4 times. And did I ever get the validation I was looking for out of it? Probably not, but like rightfully so not.
My attention seeking did not get much worse than that, but it was definitely a phase. Let me know if you want more stories because I definitely have a lot.